What's up guys, just Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. Today is going to be Thursday the 12th of January. I'm going to apologise from the very get-go. If my voice starts going, I'm sorry because I've just packed a team of the year and I have also recorded a couple more commentaries prior to this, so my voice is going a little bit, but hopefully it stays throughout this video. So before we get started, as always, if you can show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and in the comments below, with your thoughts on today's rumours, and let me know what rumours I should do in the next episode, and if you missed yesterday's videos, they'll be down below in the description box. So starting off today, we've got quite a few confirmed deals to get through. The very first one is a guy called Carl Majani going to Trabzonspor from CD Leganes in Spain on a free transfer, although I think he was released a couple of days ago. Then we go on to the next player, Mathieu Peybernes. I apologize if I butcher these names, but he's gone to FC Lorient from SC Bastia for around 1.7 mil. And in the other direction, going to Bastia, is going to this guy right here, Lindsay Rose. And that one is a loan deal from Lorient, so going the opposite way, like I did previously mention. Then we go to a player returning to a former club, and that is Craig Gardner of West Bromwich Albion, going on loan to Birmingham City for the remainder of the season. He went there due to lack of game time, and West Brom could not offer that. Then we go on to Felipe Pardo, going to FC Nantes in the French League Ligue 1 from Olympiacos in Greece on a loan deal for the remainder of the season. And quite a nice non-rare card right there. Got a bit of physical pace and also dribbling and shooting. Then we go on to Roberto Gagliardini, another player I said the other day I have not watched anything of, but he's gone to Inter Milan finally. It's all confirmed now from Atalanta on a 2-year loan deal for €2 million, but they do have the option to buy a pre-agreed fee in 2018 of €20 million plus up to €6 million in additional fees on top of it. So it's going to cost them a minimum of €22 million and potentially go up to 28 if all requirements are met. And again, I'm not seeing anything of him, but probably a massive talent given that fee. And the final confirmed transfer today is not a player, but it's a former player, a retired one, and a football legend. That is Claude Makelele going to Swansea as part of their coaching staff. So I thought I'd just chuck that one in there. Now we got into potential deals, and first up, John Terry. Yesterday, he was linked to move to Bournemouth after they inquired about him on loan for this season, but now Sky sources understand John Terry will remain at Chelsea until the end of the season despite interest from Bournemouth. We understand he's committed to seeing out his contract at Stamford Bridge, which runs until the end of the season. And now on to a Manchester United loanee, Cameron Borthwick-Jackson. According to Daily Star today, United are ready to cut short his loan deal at Championship side Wolves. The TH left-back has made just 7 appearances so far and has not featured since November. Now I very much doubt he'll get game time at United, so he'll probably come back and then be loaned out again to a different club for more first team experience. Then we go on to Marouane Fellaini, and according to multiple sources today, mainly the Daily Mail, Fellaini has seen the 1-year option of his contract triggered by Manchester United extending the midfielder's stay at the club until June 2018. The paper reports while it was initially believed that Fellaini signed a 5-year deal when the Red Devils signed him in 2013, is in fact a 4-year contract with the option of a 5th. Fellaini, who is 29 years old, scored the second goal in United's 2-0 win over Hull City in the first leg of the EFL Cup semi-final on Tuesday night at Old Trafford. So Fellaini, he gets a lot of stick. United fans don't necessarily like him, but to avoid him being a free agent this summer, they've triggered the contract clause, so now they can get some money out of him potentially if they were to sell him. Then we go on to James McCarthy today, and apparently Everton are set to reject any loan offers for the midfielder. The source is the Liverpool Echo, and they say Everton are set to reject any loan offers for James McCarthy, with the Premier League club only willing to entertain a permanent deal to get rid of him. So obviously they're bringing in Morgan Schneiderlin from Manchester United for around £22 million or so, and McCarthy is probably going to be surplus to requirements now. But Everton are also in for another player, and apparently according to The Guardian, they say Everton have agreed a £10.4 million fee for Stanley striker Ishak Belfodil. Now I could be saying that wrong, but 10.4 mil has been agreed apparently, and he's not on what team if I'm correct, so his stats from head to head, if he's on that, will be on the screw right now. And the reason they're going after him is thanks to the recommendation of Director of Football Steve Walsh. Now I'm not sure if that's the same guy they got from Leicester City. I could be confused with someone else, but I'm pretty sure that could well be him. Now we go on to next deal, Luciano Narsing linked to Swansea City, according to multiple different sources. Again, Swansea closing in on a £4 million deal for PSV Eindhoven midfielder Narsing, according to the Mirror. The 26-year-old is out of contract at the Dutch club in the summer, so is available for a cut price fee as he will be a free transfer in the summer. So 4 mil and potentially a very pacey winger again for the Premier League. Then we go on to a West Ham player or West Ham target, and that player in particular is Yerry Mina. West Ham are preparing a move for Barcelona target Yerry Mina. The Camp Nou club have lined up a move for the Palmeiras defender, having monitored the situation for some time, but the Hammers are ready to hijack their attempts by trying to get him in this window. Now, I've never heard of him, to be honest, and if he's on head-to-head, his stats will be on his screen, but because he's playing in the Liga do Brazil, he's not an ultimate team because of licensing issues, so one thing, we'll be able to see what his card is like, but still in real life, could not be a good player, given the fact that Barca are currently after him. Then we move on to Luis Adriano, and according to Sky Italia, Luis Adriano will have a medical tomorrow ahead of a proposed move to Spartak Moscow in Russia. He's signing a 4.5-year deal at the Russian club. So no fees been mentioned as of yet, but I don't think it worked out too well for him whatsoever at Milan after making the move from Shakhtar Donetsk, and I don't think he played too much, to be honest, so not surprised he's gone at all. Followed by Gerard Deulofeu, a player potentially going to Milan, and according to Tuttosport, Deulofeu has agreed to join Milan, and the deal is expected to be completed over the next few days. Now, that doesn't surprise me, again, not playing too much this season compared to before, nor Ronald Koeman's biggest fan it seems, so Deulofeu I think will do well out on loan at Milan, and potentially could have an option to buy at the end of it. Now we go on to, if I can click it, there we go, Jonathan Caleri, whatever you want to call him. According to The Guardian today, again, West Ham forward Caleri is wanted by Fiorentina, Sampdoria and Las Palmas, according to that newspaper. The 23-year-old joined the Hammers on a season-long loan deal from Uruguayan club Deportivo Maldonado in the summer, but has failed to settle in the Premier League, along with Simone Zaza, who's on loan from Juventus. And he could well now move on to an Italian club or Spanish club, like I mentioned before, with those three teams mentioned. Followed by Christian Benteke. And according to Mirror, Sam Allardyce is pondering a January exit for Crystal Palace striker Christian Benteke in order to raise cash for additional incomings. Palace are reluctant to sell the Belgian striker, that may be necessary if Allardyce pursues other targets. Now, I think that's stupid because right now, he's one of the main sources, if not their main source, for goals. There was a rumour yesterday saying that Belgian players such as Benteke, Lukaku, Flamini Mertens, and there's one more on top of it, they have all got offers currently from a Chinese Super League side, and it could well mean that Crystal Palace kind of entertain that offer and potentially try and cash in, although Benteke I think has to agree to join the club first. And personally, I can't see too much truth in this rumour because he's settled in quite well, scoring a lot of goals, and it would be stupid for them to sell him. Next up we move on to Mario Gabbiadini. According to Ciro Venerato of Rai Sport today, they said West Brom have tabled a €20 million plus €2 million in additional fees in bonuses for Gabbiadini. The offer exceeds and goes past Wolfsburg's current bid for the Italian striker. Now, West Brom, they were linked to William Carvalho a couple of days ago, and they have been monitoring Gabbiadini for a while apparently, and right now, they're now favourites because they've outdone the bid. And his agent did say he'll probably be at a club in England or Germany by the end of the transfer window. Now we move on to Hakan Çalhanoğlu of Leverkusen. Today, according to TurkishFootball.com, Chelsea have made a bid for Bayer Leverkusen midfielder Çalhanoğlu, as Antonio Conte looks to replace Oscar during the January transfer window. Now, if Çalhanoğlu went to Chelsea, would he be on the bench? I'm not too sure, because Oscar, he wasn't playing. And obviously Çalhanoğlu is very, very talented, very good at set pieces and very good at passing, so it doesn't surprise that Chelsea would be in for him, and hopefully if he does make the move, his card would be a camp, just for FIFA purposes, being a 5-star weak foot and all. Now we move on to Emre Can, one of my favourite Liverpool players, although recently his form has kind of dipped. According to a local Turin paper, La Stampa, Juventus are keen on Liverpool midfielder Emre Can, who's out of contract in 18 months, although there are a lot of rumours, like reliable ones from Liverpool Echo and stuff, saying Liverpool are working on a new deal for the German midfielder. And despite his lack of form right now, he's still got so much potential about him, I think it'd be very, very stupid to sell him. Then we go on to next player, Nicolas Gaitan, only joined Atletico Madrid back in the summer, and according to AS today, Spurs are set to offer Atletico winger Gaitan a route out of the club in the January transfer window, as Pochettino looks to add firepower to his side, and Spurs right now, they're on fire themselves. They were getting a lot of points very much unnoticed, like they're very close to the top 4 and stuff. I think they were 5th at one point, but now they're sitting in 3rd if I'm correct. And that's thanks to the likes of Christian Eriksen, Dele Alli, and also Harry Kane, who have been on fire this season so far, and it's quite cool to see from an English point of view of Harry Kane and Dele Alli. The final one today is this man right here, Kostas Manlas. A few days ago was linked to move to Everton. According to CalcioMercato.com, Inter Milan have entered the race to sign Manchester United target Kostas Manlas from Roma. Jose Mourinho and his higher-ups are willing to spend up to £50 million 5-0 to land the Greek defender. And his agent now has also refused to comment on rumours of a move to Chelsea, according to TMW. He says his client is currently happy in Rome, and last summer Roma rejected a €40 million bid, £34.7 million from Arsenal. They've been interested before, but Roma wanted too much. It's tricky to make predictions. Kostas has a chance to play the next level. He won't go to China. So for now, he's linked to Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester United, Inter, Everton, and so many other clubs. He's a wanted man and could potentially make a move this January. Right then guys, that is going to be the end of the video. So as always, if you enjoyed it, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and in the comments below, let me your thoughts on today's rumours and rumours I should do in the next episode. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.